correctly, don't handle the situation correctly, then they end up in my back channel threatening me. So that's why I'm trying to put this whole Crip conversation to bed.
All right, sister, you good, man. It's all love. It is
love to you too, sir. But I will allow you to have the final say on this if you like.
I just want to say, man, to everybody out there, man, I hope y'all look at Crips differently, just gangbangers in general differently. Just try to get to know a Crip, try to get to know a gangbanger before you just think, oh, we're all about drugs and killing people. Like, just try to really get to know us first, bro.
Okay, dog. Don't even promote that.
What he's saying is, don't judge a book by its cover.
Don't judge a book by its cover. Facts. Like I said, I have a whole college education.
Because I can put my black people out there. I don't want to do that.
There's cops out here killing folks. But yeah, we want to judge gangbangers. Come on now, let's be honest.
Hold on. Let me say this, and I'm gonna give it back to UKP. First of all, I've heard too many black people on social media, black liberals specifically, claiming that as a part of Project 2025, Trump is going to deploy ICE to start rounding up foundational black Americans. Some of you all who believe this are in this room right now. You might be on this stage. And if that's you, if you are under this wild delusion that Trump is coming to take black Americans out of their homes and put them in alligator Alcatraz or ship them off to some foreign nation because you're black, you better find a gang member to help you build the new underground railroad so you can save some Negroes. Leave the gang members alone. Go befriend a thug to save the community. Who was the new Harriet Tubman? Who was the new Frederick Douglass? Go befriend a thug and a Crip and a Blood to save these ninjas from thugs. Because y'all talking like your sons and your nephews who claim to be about that life ain't gonna do shit when ICE comes to round you up. If you believe this nonsense, I've heard it. I was on Fanbase a month ago. It was a whole black-ass room of black liberals literally crying real tears because they believe Trump is coming to get us. Who's going to protect and save the black community? You better befriend a thug. I'm done. Who wanted to speak?
I just want to say to Mike real quick, and I'll end on this on the subject, and to everybody else. I think exactly what you're saying is valid. You know, I personally never got involved in gangs because I have family who was on both sides of it, so it really didn't make much sense for me to get involved or to pick a side or anything like that. But, you know, I think that people are very dehumanizing toward gangbangers and just kind of look at them like essentially all they are is violence and care about their set and care about their hood more than anything. And it's like, I do think that's problematic, but I will say on the other side, you know, I have lost a lot of family and lost a lot of friends over it. And from my experience, what I've mainly seen is a lot of pain. And it doesn't end. You know, the war never ends because people don't get over shit. And then somebody kills somebody, then it's a whole nother thing. And then sets keep breaking up into more sets, and it's more and more cliques. And then a bunch of people you were cool with, you're not even cool with them no more. Now it just is so ugly and it's so tragic. You know what I mean? And so it's nothing to dehumanize the person who's in it. And a lot of times it's tough because, you know, my auntie was the first gangbanger I ever knew. And my auntie, her mom was a dope fiend, you know, and she started selling crack when she was like 12 years old. So she got clicked in with some Crips, you know. But at the end of the day, it's like her life didn't turn out. She ended up doing time and her life was hard. And now her daughter's life is hard. And like, you know, it's, all I've seen come from it for the most part is pain, and I've seen it be used as a coping mechanism for difficult upbringings. But, you know, I respect you, and I respect where you're coming from, and I got a lot of people in my family and friends who are involved in that type of shit. But for the most part, what I feel toward them more than anything is concern generally, you know, because I don't want to lose them, you know. So I hope that while I respect that it saved your life, and I respect that it plays a large sense of purpose. I hope that the violent aspects that are associated with it, the aspects that could put your life at risk that are associated with it, I hope that becomes less prominent in your life. So that's all I can say.
I agree with you, E. Because I made mistakes in my life and lived that life. It's not nothing comes from it, man. Nothing at all. And I
just want to say this though.
I was black and blue to the day I died because I took that oath to make it up to be a sergeant. Leave it alone, man. And I had to walk away when my children was born because I saw life. I said, I'm done. How we gonna do this to get out? Okay, cool. And guess what? No one challenged me. I'm just banished because I said no. I want to do something better because I'm having a family. Walk away from that shit, man.
All right, I just want to say this, bro. I don't really want to center myself too much, man. You feel me? I want y'all to get back to the topic for real. But when you really sit down and think about it, though, like, you feel me? It ain't really no Crips, no gangbangers. That's when you really think about it. Like, who's out here being pedophiles? You got your rapists. You got your weirdos. You got like all those people. They're not Crips. They're not gangbangers. Those are your normal people. So at the end of the day, yeah, gangbanging is a dangerous lifestyle, you feel me? But anything is dangerous, bro. But at least we not doing none of that weird shit. Most of the time, we standing on business, and we only do shit if it's out of disrespect. Like niggas in the chat that be talking all tough. Bro, drop the location, gang. Like Mike Allen, we could get a scrap. We could scrap it out.
Nah, hey, look, hold on.
06 Crip, nigga.
What's your first?
No more violence, please. Oh my God, let's let it go.
I want to say something too because I moved to Chicago 8 months ago, and
Go ahead, Jack.
I live on the west side in Chicago, and I have a gang in my neighborhood. These guys are at the end of my street every single day. One time I got in a little altercation outside. Who came and had my back when the cops came trying to get all tough? The Bloods down the street. They all surrounded the cops. They had the cameras out. They were talking shit, put that pressure on them. They literally saved my life that day. So I owe my life to the Bloods. It's what it is.
That's some real shit. People don't want to understand that, though. They just see red. They just see gang.
They never talk about that shit in the media. They will never tell you about it.
I know I'm old because when I left Chicago, there weren't no Bloods in Chicago. But I want to say this. If what you said,
What's the calendar? I could put them on the phone right now.
Let's go somewhere else. Come on, guys.
Seneca. We want to hear Seneca.
If y'all want to keep talking bad on Christian shit, again,
we're not even talking about anything game-wise. No. I just said no. We're done with that.
I'm not.
We're done.
We're done with the gang talk, guys. We're putting a button on it. Crap. We're going
to talk about what we're going to have for breakfast in a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Something.
As a matter of fact,
We want to hear Seneca.
Seneca spoke a lot tonight. If you missed it, you got to get a ticket for the preview show next time. I don't know. Okay. If Seneca has any final thoughts, that's cool. But we're slowly about to shut the room down. But Seneca provided a lot of commentary this evening. Very spicy. He got the crowd going. He helped generate guide the conversation. Whether we agreed with his submissions or not, we heard a lot of responses. And Elmo, if you missed the show, so be it.
Okay, no problem.
You gotta get them pre-sale tickets, sir.
You got to punch your ticket in, Elmo. Come on now.
That bloke is legit. He's a very good lad.
Yeah. Anyway, as we start to wind down the stage, anybody have any final thoughts not related to Bloods and Crips and gangs, please?
Yeah, I'm running for Congress.
Yeah, hold on. Go ahead, John.
Okay, sorry.
And then you got it, Miss. But let John go, and then you got it.
Yeah, I'm running for the 16th district of Illinois for Congress, and Matt Cool down there has been challenging me, as well as Dr. Adams, who has the Darren LaHood PTR at the top of this room. I just want to challenge these Green Bean moderators and super Darren LaHood fans to create a room after this healthy debates is over, and I will answer any questions, debate, and upset any super LaHood.
That was last night, John. You missed it.
Oh, it's going tonight.
John, we're going to bed.
I got a single bug on it, so
We are going to bed, John. Where nobody's hosting a room afterwards. We're gonna have to do that.
No, it's too late.
During the day.
It's not too late. Matt Cool is in the chat right now. Look at Matt Cool. Matt Cool is going to organize it in one house.
Dr. Adams has been
They
sick
had a
for
whole
hours.
room last night. 2 rooms that your name was brought up in. You did not appear in any room. So you missed that one.
He was probably there. He was just not there on stage. But John is here, there, and everywhere. He's got 100 phones recording every room on this app. So he was there, no doubt. He and one of his iPhones was there listening. He physically was probably just not on the stage.
So if you want to have just set up a room that you want to have a discussion with these people.
Y'all are doing
That's all. Don't do it now.
Listen, Matt Cool, if you set up this debate this week, if you actually do it, Matt Cool in the audience, please be sure to ping me.
And I'm pretty
because
sure
I don't want to miss it.
Matt would do it.
And if Adams is there, John is there, make sure Hakeem is there, Matt Cool, I have no doubt is going to be very, very entertaining. Yes, we cannot miss it. Okay, so this is, yes, I meant to do that. Mike with a Y, let me go and add you because you might come in handy one day, sir. I might need you for some protection services or some ice to help. I need ice to stand down when they come knocking on my door. Mike with a Y, we're gonna have to create a Negro bat symbol. You know how the Batman had the bat signal in the sky. We're gonna have to create a symbol. So warn niggas when ice is on the way. So
that's we call them the neighborhood heroes. Like Mike is a legit neighborhood hero. That's what he is.
Seneca is legit.
If there are any thugs in the house tonight that are from the Shy, add me. So we gotta have some protection. Trump is coming with ice, and I'm not going down quietly. So I need some shooters, and I'm done. Anybody else?
Be Chicago PD. Honestly, might be Chicago PD. Forgot. Chicago PD. Right.
Oh, hell, they don't like a white Karen-looking woman. I'm there with you, girlfriend. Let's go. Let's go.
Right? We gotta protect everybody. And just for the record, that Looney Tune, Beth or whatever her name was, Beth. I don't hate white women. So white girl.
Yeah, I love it. I mean, you deserve to hate her, so don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
everybody can be protected from ICE. If they come for the white blacks, they're coming for the white women next.
That's right. Right.
This is Sean say Elmo. If we finish here, we come over to the mansion. I'll open it up over there, bro.
Meanwhile, we have crowdfunding from Mr. Seneca. We need a shrine in his name in Africa.
Listen, white girls, y'all saw Handmaid's Tale. You know what's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen.
Right? Oh shit. That's right.
They're gonna put me in the kitchen making pancakes and cornbread muffins, and you guys will be the breeders. Fuck around and find out. We gotta create an army of shooters to protect us.
That's right.
What's wrong with women being in the kitchen? That's what I want to know.
Blessed be the fruit, goddammit. Okay, so any final thoughts from anybody in the room?
Yeah, shout out to the crib, shout out to the blood, shout out to all the gang members.
Shout out to Mr. Seneca.
Shout out to Mike too, man.
Mike too. Yeah, Mike too.
I just want to say, NY, thank you, and your banter is unmatched, and I've been spending a lot of time laughing pretty hard while I got this mic on mute, so I appreciate that, and I appreciate all y'all just for, having, y'all made my day.
Well, I appreciate
and we will roll to the masculine mansion.
Yeah, KP, go ahead and plug your house right quick so people we have any night
owls. To the masculine mansion for anyone who wants to stay up and have some conversation. It's gonna sway left, sway right, but guess what? We gonna stay centered.
Masculine Mansion, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and search for the house and KP. I appreciate y'all keeping the peace. I spend an unhealthy amount of time on this app, and one thing I don't like is when I go into rooms and everybody on the stage is talking over each other. You can't hear, the moderators don't manage the stage. So it's just, when I'm modding, it's just, JB's like this too. Healthy debates. This is not my rule. This is the healthy debates policy. We have a one mic policy for those who are new, and I just like to let everybody say their piece, whether I agree with their submission or not. It doesn't matter. Everyone has a say. Everyone has a voice. Black, white, gay, straight. It does not matter. Male, female. I just ask when you come in here, just be peaceful. Try to be respectful. Don't hurl any death threats, and just let people say their piece without being interrupting them, and we can move along. And I appreciate everybody for being overall respectful on the stage. And so shout outs to everybody in the audience and everybody in the chat. And if you have not joined the house, cash in your pink tickets. JB usually hosts rooms early in the morning, so he'll be back in a few hours. And if that's it, and by the way, if anybody likes entertainment, for those who don't know, I worked in the film TV business for the past 20 years. I run a house here on Clubhouse called Press Hollywood. If you like entertainment news, we talk about entertainment news, conspiracy theories, UFOs. We like to put on our tinfoil hat and go down the rabbit hole of conspiracies. Any actors, directors, writers in the room. We also do how-to sessions, how to land an agent, how to, land a job as an actor, how to work with the media, how to get guest spots on podcasts, et cetera, et cetera. So follow me if that's your cup of tea outside of talking about politics and racial profiling. And when you want to keep it light and fun and conspiracy theory kind of conversation, go ahead and give your girl a follow. Other than that, MG, thank you. Adams has been asleep, but we love Dr. Adams, and that's it. I'm going to end the house now, and we'll see you guys next time here at Healthy Debate. Bye, everyone.
People still here?
Hey, Angelica gonna come by and pick your ass up.
That nigga keep running his mic.
Oh shit. I don't know what's wrong with this nigga Spooky, man. Oh man, this nigga Spooky.
Guys, John Kitover Congress.
give him a blowjob as a test of being a loser. And you just look at women on the app. I can't carry. They're all lies. It's all lies. You're kissing the other fucking speaker. I brought so much. Got it. One of the women on the app. The other fucking. Fuck this bitch. I really know people that. You're a fucking loser. No, there's not a father on this fucking planet who would want you near their fucking daughter. You piece of fucking shit. You know it. You're a fucking cockroach. We need this shit. Addresses and social security numbers. Okay, I'll wait. This is against me. Hold on, no, stop. I'm in the middle of something. Dude.
Okay, I gotta go to the audience. I can't be involved in this conversation.
So I literally, I put $1,000 on. If any time where I ended up giving up somebody's social security number or address or family member, it's not happening. Find the fucking clip, and I'm leaving this on. On replay. Okay, find one fucking clip. The years I've been here, where I did that. You're not going to find it. I did not do it. So once again, this pathological liar doing the same usual bullshit he does. He even a couple of years ago he was doing this shit, and it's funny because it's like he has to sell this scenario like, oh yeah, Pepe, he was doxing Roger, he was giving out addresses. No, I didn't, motherfucker. I gave out his goddamn screenshot of a picture from YouTube, dipshit. But you have to feel like the hero. You have to feel like the good guy. I'll stand on my 10. I will protect anybody that I'm friends with on this app. Oh, take it easy, fucking tough guy. We've all seen your fat fucking ass. I mean, look, speaking of another goddamn, ugly motherfucker. Fat fuck. And who the fuck are you gonna, in real life, I would, literally, you wouldn't stand a fucking chance. And that's the funny thing. Seeing this little flimsy, whiny bitch sit here talk about me, motherfucker, you would not be able to do anything to me in real life. I could literally do what I want to you, and the only thing you could do is say, please stop. Motherfucker, how many fights have you actually fucking been in? I mean, you're fucking stupid. But it's easy to act like a tough guy online. And that's the other thing I don't do. I don't go around challenging people to fights. That's fucking pathetic. But you want to act like a fucking tough guy online. Be my guest. Fucking loser. But he's everybody's hero. So let's look more at this mentally.
I got some clips of you from last night, Pepe, because I cross-streamed your room into Roger's room. And so, we were all listening to your room last night, but I'll play those clips in a minute. Go ahead.
Amazing.
The one thing that you can do to piss me off is insult my intelligence. And people like fucking Pepe, bro, I'm telling you, you guys gonna fucking hang out with that dude until he turns on you. You didn't fucking.
Guys, come in my rooms. Please don't go in his rooms. I need the attention. I'm the top dog. I'm the one that needs who needs the audience. I'm the best mod on the app. Best mod on the app? What kind of gay shit is that? Best mod? What the fuck? Do you know any of the people who had big rooms on this app that could actually do it on themselves? They didn't suck people off in order to get a fucking audience. Like me, motherfucker, I got this goddamn app. I was Clubhouse famous, bitch. All by my goddamn self. You stupid, goofy motherfucker. What have you done? You end up leeching off, you end up finding the Million Man Marathon. You end up weaseling your dumb narcissistic, antisocial ass onto the Healthy Debates admin team. And you moderate. You don't produce content. You don't have an original thought of your fucking own, bro. But then, and I'm sure you're glad Roger's gone. Now you get Healthy Debates all to yourself. You get that narcissistic supply. You get to tell everybody how smart they are. Oh, my wonderful friend, I have to introduce her. Oh, you look lovely in your PTR. Dude, do you understand that you do that to everybody on your fucking stage, you fucking creep? You're funny. I mean, the sad thing is that people with J's, you can look this up, narcissistic personality disorder, antisocial personality disorder. People with his ailment, those are not treatable. And they're lifelong. This motherfucker can't change. He's always going to be a parasitic person. He's always going to be a person that charms and cons his way into whatever he wants. He's going to seek excessive validation and praise and attention because that's how he's wired. And so, you know, and I kind of hate wasting time on this sick fuck. All right, you're going down the audience.
It's projection.
And speaking of mentally ill, I mean, John, look at you, dude. Like, here you are, a grown man in your fucking 40s. You're sitting around in your fucking underwear. You have, what, like 50 goddamn cell phones all pointed around, streaming to different fucking platforms. Nobody fucking listens to you. You have zero goddamn audience. You sit there and respond to one of your accounts with all of your other accounts and vice versa. And you just say stupid fucking shit. You can't string along a fucking coherent opinion or belief or anything. You don't, I mean, you're barely even funny. Sometimes you have your moments. Like, what the fuck are you doing with this? I mean, in all reality, John, what the fuck are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing, Pepe?
You just annoy everybody on here because you're constantly fucking streaming their rooms. Everybody on this app looks at you as a mentally ill, deranged fucking person. John, you're not fucking normal. I mean, this is fucking stupid. But I'm actually one of those people, John.
I agree.
That despite how much you told me I'm a dumbass, I'm a piece of shit, I don't read books, I don't do any of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I never cuss you out. I don't, you know, the most I usually do is put you in the audience. And you're getting played for a fucking fool by Roger.
Where's Roger now?
I mean, but I'm guessing you're smart enough to know that, but you're willing to utilize the attention and the platform for whatever fucking reason. But dude, whatever the fuck you're doing, John, why? Like, what fucking future?
Why am I doing what I'm doing? Because I'm wondering, why are you doing what you're doing?
You have it. It's like seriously retarded.
I'm a retard recording retards.
But let me look at another fucking clip. More clips. Saying, fuck is he saying here?
Just wanted to put you on point. And that was led by.
As a religion can be a Freemason. Of course, the Catholic Church condemns Freemasonry because it's wicked. But
if a cop comes up to me and asks me for my ID and I haven't committed a crime, that's my Fourth Amendment right not to. She's like, it's not your Fourth Amendment right. Your Fourth Amendment right doesn't have anything to do. That only works if you're on private property. And I'm like, that's not how that shit works. Actually, Fourth Amendment rights do pertain to being searched and seized. Personally, that's why we don't have to present our ID. Is because that's an unreasonable search and seizure unless you have committed a crime. And so she didn't know that shit, but she came like time, and then she was saying that she knows for a fact that what she said, that what she was saying was true because she seen it on CNN. So that was just dumb as fuck. Then she's telling the other lady, I forgot what her name was, but she's telling her, oh, black people ask for receipts more than anybody, and then just like not stand. She just says so much dumb shit in such a, and she sounded drunk, honestly. Because she sounded like a female, like that I would be dealing with while she had been drinking, and then I have the realization while I'm in the argument, like, what the fuck am I talking to this bitch for? Like, it was just so ignorant, and I think NY had just had. And
all
NY
the
was
information that comes out, all the news, even more so we see that you have this amazing plan.
She did a great
It's
job.
exposing the evil, and also
better
through
than most
exposing the
people,
evil.
but
Folks are looking for good, and they're starting to turn
she
toward.
had it with her.
Just like the quarterback shared, he's addicted to reading.
Yeah, I just looked it up again.
He's
Like
learned a lot from
their
it.
homicide
So
rate is
much wisdom
falling.
from you, so much power.
Like,
And also we're learning.
I mean, I guess like if you believe in Trump's vision, like this makes sense to people, but this doesn't make sense to me.
But ICE doesn't make sense.
ICE makes no sense.
So it's like one thing, maybe if you said you wanted to use, I'm not saying that they shouldn't, but I'm saying it would make more logical sense if you said maybe you wanted to, like, I don't know, FBI or National Guard or SWAT or like something that would, but what, are we going to deport people? Like, ICE.
How does he think, what does he think's going to happen in a state like Illinois or California? Because he did list Chicago, Oakland, Baltimore.
He's going to massive incarcerate young brothers. I'm telling you.
That's exactly what's going to happen.
Hey, look at it look at it like this. The more he can, I know this is going to sound fucking crazy, but the way he's looking at it, hey, the more we throw in prisons, the more taxes we draw, whoever, you know, it's a profit. It's a profit for them, regardless. It's a profit.
I'm saying, like, if we're really serious about crime in America, there's certain things that will be done in addition, like for them. Like for them, that's right. You can think they're wrong, but they think they're right. You think that your God is the right God. So people have their own personal, what you call God. You need to understand that first. So when you talk about a personal God, just like they think the black woman of God, if I say, well, there's a power that is energy, and they be like, and I say this energy is a...
Yeah.
Let me see if I can push my meeting back. We're going to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah. Because CJ, can you explain to us what the fuck is going on? You've been breaking the internet over there on the dark side. They've been whooping your ass for about 4 days straight. What the fuck did you do over there, CJ?
Nothing.
You know, I don't know. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it.
I mean, I don't
If
know.
anybody in here knows the 411 on Brother CJ,
Yeah.
They reach out to me through my official channel on my website, or if you can through Twitter, and we'll try to get connected.
I have tried to reach out through you for Twitter. I don't know the proper channels to get a hold of you, sir. Anything that you can do to help would be appreciated.
Just give him a follow.
Okay.
We'll be able to do that.
I'm putting the website in the nest right now for the office locations with the phone numbers. I was actually, in college, I was a staffer there for a little bit, so I've been on the other end of those phone calls.
Thank you, Panda.
Right.
If you guys can get me that info, I'd really appreciate it.
We'll do it.
They deactivated a bunch of really old accounts that hadn't been used for a while. I had a couple old accounts that I got a message that it was suspended for violating blah blah blah.
Oh, unless you're a speaker, that we look at something.
Son of a bitch! They fucking wiped the old Champion account and some sex bot picked it up. Son of a bitch.
Sorry, buddy. They got some.
I have a new beef now.
Hey, man. Hey, you know what? I know I had this discussion when I met Acceptable Frog about following this paper pen, right? I know I did, didn't I?
You know, I believe you did, and I think the error in judgment has been corrected, and you know, maybe people will maybe learn a lesson around these parts, and maybe they'll. I don't know what you think's going on here, but apparently people lost their goddamn mind. They can come up here and not fucking shit and repost the fucking space. The field is burned down every fucking night because of shit like that. Oh my god. It's basic fucking mistakes, Steve.
It's really not that hard.
I needed a friendly reminder myself.
Oh, thank you, AC. This is why we do those friendly reminders. It's just to get everyone a little loosey-goosey, you know, so we just do a nice, easy space without something just being on fire, because apparently I'm a problem with Jason.
You are a problem with Jason. Dude, there's a crackhead right now riding a weed whacker powered scooter down the road.
Oh, weed whacker powered?
Dude, I'm telling you, think of weed whacker. He's trying. Well, he just went behind me, and he was going like all of 3 miles an hour.
Who knows? He might be an alcoholic on his third DWI.
I'm sure.
What are you guys talking about? That is check ban, obviously.
I mean,
that would be a great, you know, if that was like he was also time travel.
It's funny because like there's a specific type of person where I live because it's so hot that rides a bike, and
same.
They're either a liberal or there's someone with a DWI.
Wow, dude, it's all the e-bikes on the beach, dude. If you're on an e-bike on the beach, dude, you have either an ankle monitor. Well, anyway, you don't have a driver's license regardless. Like, it's just part of the, you know, man. Like, no shirt and an e-bike, bro, running 30 miles an hour. Yeah, man. You see some things.
No shirt and an e-bike. Just the signs of a DUI. I love it. Oh my gosh.
Or they have a button-up shirt, but it's open, flapping in the wind.
Absolutely. And I'm making my head right. That might have been Chap Bennett when found the weed whacker scooter.
Hey, calm down over there, okay? My scooter is not that innovative, okay? It's more like an emoji that doesn't run.
It was 1911 or something. She said it's that time Hitler.
It's a fidget spinner.
Dang, I ain't thought about a fidget spinner in a long time ago.
If you have something to support what you're saying, then show us. Right?
Okay, you interrupted me, so let me finish this.
There's some joking about
Okay, so no.
But he got the Elon follow. The other week,
He's getting famous on it.
Yeah, like 20 years, I think is what it was.
They broke up in 1914.
Crap one.
They went back.
No, well, no,
Okay. That's what happened. It wasn't 20 years. You just lied.
No, I will not have it.
The World War I started, and he was Hitler also served in World War I. So the claim is made. He came to Liverpool to avoid.
Carter's pretty good at calling people out. Because he goes to the next person, and it's like, bam, it's like, whoa.
Hitler actually won 2 areas.
Who is?
Stop interrupting.
Carter is pretty good at calling.
Yeah. He's Elon Jason himself, though.
Yeah, he's next.
Yeah. Hey, Sharif, what's up, buddy?
Hey, guys.
How you doing, pal? Anything interesting happening in your world today?
I don't know. Not much lately. Think working on some days ago.
Did I see you make some videos out of Imagine?
What?
Did I see that you had made some longer videos out of Imagine where you were like taking Imagine clips and putting them together?
Yeah, I think I did that. I created a Tesla as something. I think I'm sure you have watched it. It's cool. I use I add cinematic shots with the prompt and generated new things and made a video. It exactly looks like Tesla, like logo, text, and everything. Extremely accurate.
Yeah, I saw it. I thought it was really good. It's you know, Imagine's still a little bit clunky in like in how it moves, but I think that'll be resolved relatively quickly.
Yeah. I think the prompt adherence is a little bit hard for Imagine right now, and I'm sure they're improving that. It's hard. You need to extremely prompt it precisely to get the results, and most of the time you don't get it. So
Proposed. So that's where more so the concerning aspect of why are we implementing ICE into domestic concerns. ICE seems like it should be integrated into, you know.
Do it.
There be some fine ass inmates. It's a damn shame that they.
No disruptions compared to chillism. I like chillism more than them rooms though, right? But I'm saying that to your point. 130 people on the fucking stage, right? We're talking about fucking Diddy. We're talking about things that people can disagree about. And nobody's coming off mute because of the threat of being glued, first of all, right? And the conversation is going so you can see it progressing to the point where people don't.
Guys trying to get over for Congress. Even little.
I feel like you have to live on the border to be qualified or educated about the issue.
No, it's so for the people on the border towns, it would seem more impactful. Like if you live by an area near the similar. the Mexicans.
You bring your legs a little, kind of like a shock absorber. And by the time the punch makes contact to your glove or to your arm, now your job is to
into the intent of people pushing out a term like opium and spreading that, and specifically using that particular term to attack people like LT and attack people like Bay from the X22 report. Step back and just think about that. You see the nefarious deep state media operations. They infiltrate the alternative media space too, and they get people pushing these things, these narratives. It's bad. Hope is bad, right? Too much opium. Well, I'm here to tell you that you can't have too much hope. The opposite of hope is despair. So you have these people telling you hope is bad. They would rather you be in a state of despair, apparently. Apparently. So they're pushing all this negative connotations associated with the people who are giving us this hopeful message. And they're calling it hopium. Right? And they don't want us to listen to hopium. Why? Interesting, right? Once you think about it from that perspective. Dr. Paul?
You know, a couple of years ago, someone came up to Michael, my co-host at Cafe Lockdown, and he grabbed him while they were protesting on the steps of Parliament and said, "You have an obligation. You have to listen to me. I never come out. I never go to protest. I'm coming to this one. I'm going to tell you something very important. You have an obligation, a moral obligation, never to still hopelessness." And it's been one of our principles, you know, that we not to sell hopelessness. And I remember in the thick of COVID, I was sitting around people who were, I guess you call them blue pills, and they were all sitting there telling me, resistance is futile. You know, there's nothing you can do. I couldn't believe, you know.
No, Dr. Bob, those we call them black pilled. The blue pilled ones would be the ones who are still walking around in ignorance. I think that would be the appropriate corresponding metaphor for blue pill. But yeah, they're calling those people the black pill, the black pillars, right?
Yeah, completely without hope, and of course, we rejected that, and I rejected that from the beginning. The idea of hopelessness, and if you see how far we've come, and how much of the stuff we talked about in the last 4 years has come to pass, I'm beginning to wonder about our ability to manifest the future. And
it's real.
Yeah, well, you know, I watched Cliff Harris' video where he was talking about the event stream, the eternal now, and the levels of control on the horizon of that. And so, you know, our thoughts, and I'm worried that we're good manifestors, so we better be manifesting positive things. This is the bottom line there. That to the extent that you start to get too much right, you may just start to believe in manifesting, and so there's the obligation to also manifest a better world, not destroy it.
And how can we manifest a better world? Well, by giving it attention. What is attention? Stretching out your mental energy in order to grasp concept. Attention. So, how can we continue spreading our positive message while also seeking truth? Covering some of the dark topics as well, because people need to know certain things, unfortunately. It's the reality of the situation. Crimes must be exposed, right? Truths must be revealed. People must be held accountable. Now, here's another interesting thing, Dr. Paul. The people who get attacked with the hopium, well, of course, it's because they're pushing a positive message, but why are those people pushing a positive message? Well, let's take a look at LT and Dave, who both get attacked with this narrative, right? These guys are opium pushers. Oh, you listen to X22. All these people are cute people, right? And little did they know, they were laughing at us years ago, right? Little did they know. Now they're seeing the pedophiles get arrested, and they're like, wait a minute, guardians of the pedophiles. They're seeing the FISA-gate stuff come out, and they're like, holy shit, Russian collusion. They're seeing the panic in DC, and they're just like, holy crap, now I understand. This has all been planned.
The real reason Korean women are so skinny.
It's the largest sting operation you guys have ever seen. Global operations, in effect. Assets have already been seized. People have already been removed. The public will be briefed on certain things, as it's appropriate. And, the most recent messages that we're getting is that it's time. Right? And you guys have seen so much movement as it relates to the declassification of files recently. And there's a lot more coming. They're just getting started. When it started, people were like, oh my God, they're going to get Schiff on mortgage fraud. And I was just like, just wait. There's more. And sure enough, what happened? Oh yeah. Schiff's in a whole lot more trouble right now than just mortgage fraud. All the Russiagate stuff is connecting back to him when he was on the Senate Intelligence Committee. Eric Swalwell is being implicated too. Told you. Right? So, who's in control? Well, right now it looks like the Patriots are in control. But the battle has always been for control. Was it obvious that the Patriots were in control? Probably not. Even some of the things that I saw, I wasn't really too sure. But, I had seen enough in the past to be a bit reserved in my judgment and watch and see how things play out so I can make a better assessment. Well, I had my speculations that they were gathering evidence in the background and they were waiting on the right time to move, and yeah, all those speculations were confirmed. Now we have multiple grand juries that have been convened. The stuff that's happening right now, as I told you guys before, it's going to make Watergate look like a puppy show, like a joke. The level of the conspiracy that's about to be unveiled, and you guys are all living through it right now. Just think about that. Yeah, it's going to be very interesting. It has already been very interesting, as we have seen. Are you guys paying attention to what Trump has done with the IRS and the stuff he's saying about the Federal Reserve recently? I mean, people, we have arrived.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
I don't know what else to say. There are significant developments that when I look at the bigger picture, I get hope. So here's the thing. This is a commonality between Dave and LT. Both of them have a hopeful message. Both of them also are familiar with the keyboard. They may not be like expert decoders, like some of the the deep divers out there, right? And by the way, I'm definitely not any expert decoder, but I've read the board. I'm familiar with the post and I know how to access them, right? And when certain connections are made and people are posting certain references, I can connect the dots. Definitely people are pointing it out for me. So they're both familiar with the board. So they are also aware of, so both Dave and both LT review the board, review the